Nobody even noticed except Erico.
No.
He just took this down. And then he was like, why isn't anybody noticed that I threw this so hard in the trash can? Next time, I'm going to use foil.
No, like that. Like,
Okay,
so,
describe.
All you heard was,
That's all you hear is just... So leading up to working at Peace, Love, and Boba, did you guys have any experience in cooking at all?
I learned how to cook eggs and Spam when I was like 6. That's about as much experience as I got.
Spam and eggs? Mm-hmm. Who taught you?
My dad,
Yeah.
like once, and then I was, and my parents went to work, and I had to cook for myself, so I had to force myself to remember.
And so, since you were 6, all you've eaten is Spam and eggs.
Yeah, when I'm home alone.
You were just limited to, like, you could even like bust out some top ramen.
We didn't have top ramen. We had like cereal. We had bread. Cheese.
Oh, you cooked cheese, huh?
I put the bread in the toaster and melted the bread. That's pretty much all I did.
Okay, so before you worked at Peace, Love, and Boba, the breadth of your cooking skills was cheese and Spam and eggs? Mm-hmm. And cereal. Mm-hmm. What about you, Denz?
I want to say pretty much the same thing, like eggs, Spam, bacon. I could do corned beef, kind of.
Oh yeah, bacon.
I could do corned beef a little bit.
Yeah.
Like my own like little rendition. It didn't taste anything like my parents' like corned beef, but it was
Yeah.
good enough for me.
Dude, your mic is not, you hear that? Your mic is not picking up for some reason.
Hello?
Yeah, I mean, it's picking up, but it's just not.
Do you want to turn this up?
Yeah. Just make sure I mean, it's picking up. It's just echoey. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's all good.
But yeah.
Okay, so-
not a lot of experience in cooking.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Just talk really close. But,
Gotcha.
okay. Honestly, I guess, so you started working like around 16 at PLB?
Yeah,
And
2016.
then you were about
19.
19. So around that age, I was actually comfortable with cooking like full out Filipino dishes already. Like I had adobo under my belt, sinigang. I definitely had all of the breakfast items because I mean, if you think about breakfast, that's like the soup. Some of the easiest thing you can do is you're just frying and reheating. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because technically, you're not cooking corned beef. You're not cooking Spam.
Yeah.
You're just reheating it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can make shit fancy. Now, eggs, that's cooking. Eggs it takes some skill to do good eggs.
Yeah.
Right. So, well then, because I can only imagine like coming into your very first job, and here I am asking you to be a cook. I don't even know what that's like because my experience going into the kitchen has always been like the pressure wasn't like how it was for you guys. So here I'll shoot that question to you, Erico. First, kind of describe to me your experience for the first time. I mean, I can expand right now. When I bring on new chefs to Peace, Love, and Boba, I kind of just throw them in the washer. Of course, I'm right there beside them to catch them when they make mistakes. But it's really just, hey, this is how we do it. It's going to be hard in the beginning, but we got you. It's never like step by step, like I'm going to just have you do this one thing. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad, but it's worked for us. So what was it like your first few weeks at Peace, Love, and Boba?
I'm pretty sure it was like a hybrid of that. Like you're just throwing us in, but like you taught us how to, step by step build the burritos. Like for instance, it's like cheese, pico, like these things go in it. It doesn't matter what order you put them in, and you cook the meat, and then you put in the burrito sauce, everything in it, and you mix it, and you fold it. In that sense, it was kind of step by step, but at the same time, it was like, you really just threw us in there, like, oh, drop this, 4 minutes. Oh, can you drop this for me? It's like, 7 minutes on the timer, and stuff like that.
So what feelings were going through your head just in that first week?
Anxiety for sure. I remember in my head I was just like, don't get fired.
Yeah.
It was like probation period is like, don't get fired.
Yeah. But you weren't like scared of like working with fire or like hot oil.
No, I wasn't scared.
Nice. That was one thing that scared me right away when I finally got into my first commercial kitchen was the deep fryer. That thing scared the hell out of me. No?
Why?
Just getting burned. No? Good for
No,
you.
I didn't think it was gonna hurt me.
Has it hurt you yet?
Oh yeah, like yesterday.
Oh,
It's flashback on me when I was when like some popcorn chicken got stuck together, so I had to use the tongs to break them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's flashback a little bit.
Yeah. One thing you will never escape is the burn monster that like lives within all commercial kitchens. The closer you, the faster you get to accepting the fact that you're just always going to be burned, the better.
Yeah.
What was it like for you, Denz? Your first job and your first time stepping into PLB as a cook.
I felt comfortable because, I mean, one, you were my cousin. Like, I know you were my boss as well, but I know that because I was literally working right beside you, just kind of mirroring everything that you were doing, and then just being like watching my dad at home. Just I didn't know what to do, like how to cook and everything yet, but I felt comfortable knowing that, like I had like, not a lot of nerves, like not a lot of anxiety or anything like that, but it's definitely when you mess up and you're new like to like the cooking part of it, you definitely get a lot more nervous after you're like messing up and thinking, oh fuck, like I just messed up.
Do you think the fact that you were there with us in the beginning, and I'm sure you can remember, we were just super busy from the moment we opened our doors for like almost that whole year, it was nonstop. Do you feel like that pressure of us just being so busy kind of took away like some of the, because like what I'm trying to say is like we didn't really have time to be scared. We had to put our head down and just work. You know what I mean?
It was kind of like, even though I like it wasn't like showing it to you exactly, but it was like in my head, like, while I'm working, like, oh my god, damn, like I just messed it up, and now I can't like mess up again. Just keep going, but just don't mess up again.
Yeah.
But yeah,
because that's something that, looking back, thinking about our first year, I know you weren't there, Erico, but like there was not much downtime because we were so busy with, our lines were crazy. They were nonstop throughout the whole shift. We were basically just playing catch up every day. We couldn't keep our fridges stocked.
Yeah,
it was a crazy time. And I was thinking, because that's all I can think about. I'm not even thinking like about mistakes. I'm thinking, how can we keep food in our fridge for our customers? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think one thing that helped me like adjust to like working in the kitchen was the fact that I was working with you guys all day. So like I had more time to pick up on stuff that you were teaching.
Gotcha. One thing that I'll never forget with my first jobs were how my feet felt. Like, did you have any issues? Because I remember my very first job, the only thing I could think of was like my feet hurt because I wasn't used to just standing up all the time and never sitting down.
I don't think I ever had that problem just because I was like very active, especially during school and everything.
So was I. I was a high school athlete.
Oh, I don't know. Like I never had that problem with like my feet being tired.
What about you, Erico?
It happened to me. It happened to me like a little bit after I started working the longer shifts. Like my feet were hurting. Yeah. God, this microphone sucks.
I told you. Sorry, we can't. We're deep. We can't edit this out. This is something we have to keep in. Okay. Maybe I'm just a bitch then too. Because man, I remember working my first 9-hour shift. I used to work at Edwards Theater here across the street, and I worked my first 9-hour shift, coming from my old job, which was, our longest shift would be 3 hours. So I'm scooping ice cream. Boy, I almost quit the next day. And like looking back, it's not even a hard job, but it was the hardest thing I've ever done at the time, which sounds so silly, but we were on our feet all day. We weren't allowed to sit down until our 15-minute break, and we were sweeping theaters. I mean, it was fun because I worked with my friends, but my feet just didn't know what's up at the time. And I almost quit. I don't know why that sticks with me. I remember talking about Aubrey with that because her first job was with Peace, Love, and Boba too. And she didn't have a job previously because it was her first job, duh. But
Yeah.
she almost quit too because her feet hurt.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, dude.
I did not know that.
Yep. Yep. Dude, did you guys hear Aubrey is getting
Yeah,
married?
dude, I saw that.
Man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aub. Congratulations.
I'm so happy for her.
Congrats.
Yeah.
They've been together forever. So
Yeah.
that's like.
She looks so
nice.
happy.
Oh no.
She looks so happy.
Wait, so that's what Ate Carlo was like referencing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she keeps on forgetting that she's not in that group chat anymore.
Yeah.
She's in the
Yeah, I was-
Snapchat.
I was wondering. It was like, what? I asked Denzel like last night. I was like, oh, what happened with Oz?
Can you give me that receipt?
And he was like, I don't know. So, but, like,
Until
yeah,
I hopped on Instagram.
Congratulations.
Dude, she got a fat ring. Mm-hmm. Boy.
Well deserved.
Yep.
Well deserved. Okay. What is an item that, whether it's on the current menu or it's something we cooked in the past, you just completely hate doing? Because there are I kind of want to get like in depth into like just the cooking aspect of the restaurant.
Tornado potato.
Man, that's everybody's answer. Everybody hates the
Okay, hold
tornado
on.
potato.
All right.
Okay, we need to go ahead and explain what it is first.
I don't know. It's just the multi-step process.
No,
you know?
explain what the tornado potato is.
Oh, so it's a potato that you put on a stick, and then we have a machine that spirals it for you, and then you spread it out so that it looks like a freaking like tornado, and you deep fry it. I don't know why I hate it, but I just don't like doing it. But I mean, when it comes up, I gotta do it. You can't complain. So I complain about it after work. I don't complain about it during.
Till this day, Tommy, I see Tommy at least once a week. He's like, "Hey, are we going to sell the tornado potato machine yet?" And then I asked Arneil, our newest chef, I was like, "Is there anything you don't like doing?" He was like, "Tornado potato." He makes his face.
Tornado.
He raises his eyebrows and he just kind of smiles like, "Tornado potato." Right? Shout out to Arneil. What about you, Erico? Is there anything you hate doing?
The tornado potato.
Okay.
Hold up. Let me think of a different answer because I'm pretty sure there's something else that I didn't
Oh,
particularly.
no, I want to
like.
expand on this. Go ahead while you're thinking. So, like Denzel said, just imagine a potato, and it's on this really simple machine where it'll spiral the potato for you. Now, I understand that I'm way more skilled than my cooks, which is why it's so much more easier for me. But you literally just put it, you push it. Oh, that's another thing. I'm significantly stronger than all of them, so they don't have the strength to push the machine. So maybe that's why. But you just push it, it'll spiral it because it's on this bamboo skewer, and then you spread it out like an accordion. You drop it in the deep fryer. I think it's like one of the easiest things we do at Peace, Love, and Boba.
Honestly, for me, personally, why it's personally why.
Oh, y'all flexing?
Well, you can't do a tornado potato, so
I
don't
can.
flex.
Dude, I can do it. I can do anytime, but just don't like
Okay,
it.
so why I don't like it is because of the fact that like when you're swamped and then you have to take out a basket to drop your to drop the tornado, and that's what.
Okay, that's a good reason. Now, Erico says swamped. I think that's a common term in other kitchens, but I'm not sure. So when we say swamped, we mean just super busy.
Yeah.
So super busy. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That's
It's
the only
more
reason why I
tedious
like
for you than anything else.
Yeah.
It doesn't go with like the flow of the rest of the kitchen, right?
It's, like, it's not like you can drop the lumpia and the popcorn together at the same time, or
What you
Like-
looking at?
I'm just looking at you. I don't know. He's feeling self-conscious now because he knows he's not strong enough to
Dude,
do
I can do the tornado
potatoes.
anytime. It's no problem.
I can do the tornado.
I do remember that one time a couple years ago. You were like, "Ow, my arms."
Who said that?
You.
I did not
remember
say
like,
that.
"Ow," and I was like, "What's wrong, Denzel?" He's like, "I just did 3 tornado potatoes in a row." And I was like, "It's okay, cousin. It's all right. I'll do them from you."
You do not.
Do you remember that, Erico?
You did not.
You remember that, Erico? He said, "Ow, my arms." It's okay, buddy.
Hold on.
Erico, don't.
God,
lie.
I was there.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Do you
Okay,
remember
so
that,
the-
right?
Yeah, I remember.
He kept on going like, "Oh."
so we're lying on the
My
Tapioca
poor arms.
podcast now, huh?
Yep.
This is what we do here. We lie.
No, we're not lying. We're telling the truth.
Oh.
Okay.
I uphold the truth. And
Okay.
One thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, if I had to choose one thing that okay, we're just talking about the Peace, Love, and Boba kitchen. Because boy, I could talk about all the things I don't like doing at Kultura Kitchen. I love that place, like my second child. If I had a second child, but man, one thing I do not like doing is I don't mind. I legit don't mind the tornado potato. Okay, we do burritos. We do deep fried foods. We do sinigang. I hate doing sinigang.
That's so easy.
It's easy, but you know, I guess it's just a pet peeve of mine. I just really want to bang food out hella fast, and I want our customers to get it in and out. I guess maybe because that's how I am.
Yeah.
But to me, yeah, I don't even know I flexed for that one. My point is, I mean, I said, what? I feel like that's a proper term because you want to bang food out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like beef, the word bang has many meanings.
You're not supposed to play with your food.
Okay, anyways, so sinigang. I feel like it takes a little too long sometimes because you have to, get the sabao or the soup to boil again before you put it out. Especially if they're dining in, you want to make sure that that soup is piping hot. Yeah. And sometimes the stock pot burner, which has like the highest BTUs in our kitchen, is not available. If you're doing on the traditional like regular stove, you're not getting the heat that you need to be reheating some soup. You know what I mean?
For me, I didn't mind it as much because it's like, maybe it takes a little bit longer than compared to when using the stock pot. But it's like, while that's warming up, I have the time to finish up everything else, and by the time that everything else is finished, the soup is boiling. You have all the vegetables ready, the ribs ready, and then you just pour the soup in.
Oh yeah, I definitely do it the fastest out of all you guys. But what I'm saying is just I feel like it takes a little bit longer than like most items.
I don't know. I don't think it took that long to me.
I think it takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I do it in 3, but
It's definitely not 5 minutes for me.
Yeah, I do it in 3. I'm just saying, but
I can do it too.
Okay, so you can
I remember I did it in a minute once. I'm just saying, but
I'll beat that 30 seconds.
I just actually keep it hot the whole time. So when a customer has, it's like I hand it to them. Sometimes they're like, "Wow, that was so fast."
I have it ready before they even come in the store.
You know what our Neil does? He every time there's a single Chamorro burrito pops up, like he goes and times himself.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah.
I think his fastest time was like 1:42 or 1.
I started that with him.
You started that with him?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because I remember me, you, and J-Bo did that with Tocino.
Yeah.
And so like I just remembered it for some reason. I was like, Arneo, he was like, "You want to time yourself?" He's like, "Yeah."
Nice.
Slow.
He's like, yeah, yeah,
slow. I did mine in like a minute, like 15, 20 or something.
And we're going to take this time for an ad break because I got to reset the camera.
Okay. Forgotten segments of the Tapioca Talk podcast is Guess That Boba. So I wanted to bring it back. I asked Erico to get drinks for all of us, but for some reason he brought one just for me.
You did not say all.
And also another mistake he made. He didn't even ask what Cameron made. Did he respond to you?
Oh yeah, I know what it is.
Okay, it's definitely has strawberry.
It says, "Can you grab some boba from PLP? Surprise me, RJ, me."
Okay, all right.
I think he just wanted you to know what he meant already.
Okay, hold on. Strawberry. There's ice in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ice. Okay. It has some boba.
Okay.
So far, so good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, ice, strawberry.
There's definitely a cup involved and a straw.
Dude, this is just a strawberry milk tea.
No, it's not.
50% sweet, I can tell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of like what you asked.
Hey, you weren't supposed to say that.
Hello.
Strawberry?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
strawberry.
Okay.
But then there's one other thing that you're missing.
Jasmine.
No.
Damn it. Mango.
No. It's a new syrup.
Rose.
Yup. Strawberry rose.
I knew it. I got it in the first guess. It's amazing. Strawberry rose.
He's gonna edit everything else out.
Yo, that's really good. Strawberry rose milk tea. I'd recommend it. I'll fuck with that. That's pretty good. I'm not going to lie, though. The strawberry kind of drowns out the rose. Yeah. The only reason why I was able to guess the rose is because I was the one who brought the rose to the store.
I think the Cameron put the strawberry on the outside of the cup, and it kind of just fell into the bottom while I was driving here.
Oh, okay. It's still good, though. Still good. Maybe if I drank it fresh, I'd be able to taste the rose.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry that I live in Vancouver.
Maybe just like a little bit less strawberries here too.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good. What are your favorite? Well, like, what's your favorite thing on our menu or past menu that you've done at Peace, Love, and Boba?
Oh, Gorilla Rito.
Because you made it.
Yeah. It's my first successful thing.
Favorite thing that I've made that I like to eat is probably the Bicol Express. Like, it wasn't my idea, but I loved making it. But yeah, that was by far one of my favorite dishes that we've done.
So you're talking about like you just like the taste of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the taste of it, but also like doing it because it was easy.
Yeah. That is definitely a favorite. When I think of like something I like to make, it's because it's easy to make. Right? I mean, every time someone orders a lechon plate, I'm like, hell yeah. When you make a lechon plate, I think this is any restaurant, whether it's Cultura, Peace, Love, and Boba, or any place that makes Filipino style lechon. You take a strip of pork belly, you put it in the deep fryer, and you set a timer. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. And then, excuse me, after it's done, you take it out and you cut it up. Put it over some rice with some mang tomas, and voila, you have some lechon. So fucking easy. Now the prep on lechon, that's a little more tedious. You have to boil the shit out of that to get it to the proper consistency of a lechon kawali. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kawali.
But honestly, now with regards to technique and just the flow of how everything works, we're getting super nerdy into this. I really enjoy making Spam burritos. I always try to get fancy with it. Thanking you. Hey, you should flip the screen our way just so we can see it. Right? Yep.
Dude, I had
That's
water in my
right.
mouth the whole time. I was trying not to spit the water
I
out.
can hear you try to laugh at me for praising Jesus.
Let's praise Jesus while we open up the food.
Oh, okay. So this week's restaurant recommendation, that's blasphemous.
What?
This week's restaurant recommendation of the week is Kinder's. If you're from Northern California, Fairfield specifically, you already know what's up. Kinder's is a deli and barbecue spot. Go ahead, bust it out, brother. I got us some sandwiches. So I got myself the combo. You two have the barbecue sandwich. What did I do with the receipt?
So, I don't know what Kinder's is, just letting you guys know.
It's a barbecue spot,
Yeah, I never had it before.
but they also do these bomb sandwiches.
BT is ours.
Yeah.
BT Bluetooth?
So if you recall from like, I think it was episode 6, I brought in Mom's Cookery. Do you remember Mom's Cookery?
Yes.
Her husband's family owns Kinder's, the one in Fairfield. Yes. So
That's cool.
we once again, I got the combination sandwich. I think it's salami, tri-tip,
Do you guys like ASMR?
some smoked cheese. What do we got? No, we got ham, some salami. Ooh, some roast beef, onion. Let's try it out. What do you got?
Barbecue.
I said that already. Huh? What did you get, Erica?
Oh, I got Bluetooth.
You got Bluetooth?
I got Bluetooth. Do you have Bluetooth?
Man, what the heck?
How do you like it?
It's good.
This thing sounds so good. It's like a fucking ASMR microphone.
This is my first time having Kinders.
Wait, really?
Yeah. It didn't sound like it, huh?
No, it really didn't. You were telling me about it. I was like, oh.
No, I take that back. This is my first time having a Kinder sandwich.
Oh.
I've had Kinders before. Like their barbecue plates.
Yeah. I think
Tip.
the last time I had it was like when I was like in middle school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while.
This is a good sandwich. Shout out to Kinders. But, so, one of my favorite things about working in a kitchen is, this is going to sound like super corny, but hitting that flow state. When you're super busy, you're working with like, let's say you're working with your favorite partner. You and that other chef or the other chefs just know how to vibe. And then let's say you have like you're 7 to 10 tickets deep, the line's out the door, and you just have to get shit done. Mm-hmm. And then you just, like a switch turns on, you're like, okay, it's time to go. And then it turns into this dance, because like most kitchens, our kitchen's super tight. It's just one alley. It's the cooking station, the chef station, and that's it. And then we're doing turns, we're doing spins. I think a spin and a turn is the same thing. But we're like tapping each other on the shoulder to make sure that we don't bump into each other, we don't stab each other, we don't burn each other. And then we're finishing each other's food. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of working in a commercial kitchen.
I feel like you and I talk about that a lot, and it's something that we've talked about from like the very beginning. It's like, and like once you start it, it's like it literally lasts the whole time up until you clear, and it's just like a good feeling when you get done. You're like, damn, we really just did that. Like no mistakes, no nothing. Like just killed it.
Yeah, like you literally just want to finish with like a big ass high five.
Yep.
Right. Every time. I mean, that's what we do, or a hug, or you remember.
Marcus.
I mean, that's not allowed anymore. I'm not saying that we did that before, but I mean, I kiss my wife. Oh, hell yeah, Carla. I don't think that's ever. I mean, we kissed at work, but like, not like that. We just killed that line. Give me a kiss. Yeah. Great job, wife. I'm sure it's happened. We've been working way too long together. But anyways, it's I can't describe it like anything else except for like this dance. Like literally so if you're watching right now, or if you're not watching, check out our YouTube channel. You can type in RJ Canlins and it'll lead you straight to the video. The way we're aligned in this table is pretty much the same way our station's set up. So for example, if Denzel's on the right, he would be scooping rice. I'll be putting the cheese in pico, and then Erica would be looking in the fridge, kind of just staring. It's like,
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So, no, I'm just kidding. Erica would be on the deep fryer running the fry station, and it would be this tight. And then right before I turn or something, if I have I'll have a hot pot in my hand. Denzel's gonna finish up. I would like hit him right here. I'll turn back, and then he'll take my spot. It's like this dance. And the craziest thing about this whole process is there's no words. We're not talking. All we're doing is listening and kind of observing. We're not even observing each other's movements. We just know how the kitchen works, obviously, because we know how everything's supposed to go and the muscle memory. But, excuse me, it's undescribable. But for you chefs out there, I know you can relate. And it's what we chase every single time. It's just that flow state. It's amazing. And I miss it. I miss it so much. I miss it so much.
Baby, come back.
But also, on the flip side, that's not always the case. There are days where you're even if you're working with your best partner, or if you're working with somebody new, you don't necessarily know each other's movement yet, it gets super shitty. You bump into each other, you spill stuff, you make mistakes, you get grumpy. And, coming from my perspective, usually I feel like I try to be patient, but sometimes even if you're having a bad day, there's days where, I'm pretty sure my chefs can feel my energy. Normally I don't say something, but it's just maybe a look or how I feel. And I hate doing that to my workers, but excuse me, sometimes things just get crazy. And that definitely happens a lot as well. It's just that dance is not always on point. You know what I mean?
Sometimes some pans are thrown.
Yeah. Hey, you put that out on the universe. I guess we got to talk about it. I haven't told that story here on the podcast yet?
No.
Okay, so
I've heard like snippets of it.
no, this is a learning lesson for me, and I'll gladly talk about it because. So I'll just tell the story. So we're probably about a year in.
Yeah.
Year into Peace Level. Not even. No, not even. We're still fresh. So I don't think we were in a year. But anyways, so we had just finished a rush, like we were just talking about before. It was a good rush. When I say rush, like a large rush of people, and we were super busy. And I forgot who I was working with. If I had, it was J-Bo. Was it J-Bo or was it you?
Not me. So
It was Thomas. Thomas was there too.
If it was Thomas, that
was second year?
That was more than a year.
Okay, I think Thomas was there. Well, I don't know, but me and my cooks, we performed beautifully. We got all of our food out on time, no mistakes. It was perfect. And then Charmaine is like, me and Charmaine have like talked about this, and I've apologized to her already. Charmaine makes a little tiny mistake and hands out the like a burrito to the wrong person. And then I remember she comes back with her face like, when like her mouth gets all tight. And she's like, when she makes it, she's like, I accidentally handed out the burrito to the wrong person. Can you remake it? And then Carla looks at me because she knows I'm about to like lose my shit. And then all of a sudden my hand, for some reason, it grabs a pan. And then I go, ah! I just fucking throw. I'm not even just like one pan. I throw like 2 pans, dude. Like, not towards anybody. I throw it towards
not at her.
No, not at Charmaine. I love Charmaine. No. But I take 2 pans and I turn around and I just throw it at the back door. No one was there, but it was loud and it was uncalled for, unprofessional. It was stupid. One of the biggest regrets I have in the Peace, Love, and Boba kitchen, but it was so dumb. But I threw the fucking, and the moment the pans left my hand, I was like, oh shit, that was so stupid. And then I turn around and I see Carla's face. She was so mad at me, and I saw Char's face, and she was so scared. It was no excuses, but it was definitely like a long day, and it was tough. But anyways, Carla, she talked to me like she's like, RJ, go to the back right now and don't come back till you fucking calm down. I was like, yes, Carla. Because I knew I fucked up. That was so dumb. So I took a self timeout. No, Carla put me on timeout. So I got put on timeout for like 20 minutes. And then she came back to me and she's like, is your heart ready to obey, RJ? No, I'm just kidding. I was just playing. She's like, is your heart ready to obey? I was like, yes. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, during my timeout, I was like, dude, you can't ever do that ever again. You can't lose your cool no matter what. It's not that serious, A. B, I could have hurt someone. That should have been the A. A, I could have hurt someone. B, it's not that serious. And 3, like I'm 3.
A, B, 3.
C, this is the best podcast ever. What a fucking mess. 3C, this is your damn story. You're a leader in this story. You're acting like a dumbass. From that day, I made sure to never act like it again. I think it heavily influenced my management style because I was like this monster. And I remember one of the main reasons I opened up Peace, Love, and Boba with my wife is to make sure that we don't provide this environment of like nastiness and ugliness. And it was definitely a learning lesson. I'm still embarrassed by it today. So I'm still sorry, Shar. I love you. I love Shar, dude.
But now we can look back at it.
Yeah.
Look back at it.
And she wasn't even tripping. You know, we talked about it and it was all good. You know what I mean? As I take a bite into this beautiful Kinder sandwich. Sure. Have you ever lost?
Oh my god.
Have I ever what?
Have you ever lost your cool? Inside of the PLB kitchen?
I don't
extent
think
of like my thing.
I don't think I've ever exploded like that. I don't think I'm that type of person when I'm angry where like I explode. I think whenever I'm mad, I actually just get real quiet, and then I just kind of internalize all of it.
Oh yeah, if that's the case, then that doesn't matter to me every closing. After like 6 o'clock, he's just like quiet.
That's closed mode.
Closed mode. Exactly. That's a different type of quiet. That's
I know closed mode.
Yeah.
That's like I gotta get home.
Yep. But like when I get mad, like I just like straight face, like only talking when someone calls out an order, like tomorrow burrito, like got it. You know.
Yeah.
And like if they keep on calling out food, I'm like, just put it up. Like I'll look at it later. Like that type of stuff, but never exploding on anyone.
Yeah. So who does make you explode?
No one.
I can think of somebody who makes you explode.
I'd rather not talk about this.
I'm gonna edit that part out. No, it's not. You're my cousin. Hi, Mikhail. So
That is not true.
get it out. Get it out, Erico. Get it out. You okay?
I'm good.
That is not true.
Wait, that's part of life. You know, it's a man, a woman, girlfriend, a boyfriend.
Exploding.
Right. It's just like the word beef. Explode can mean so many things.
Oh yeah.
Right?
So what do you mean by this? What do you mean
By what?
by this? Like in this context, what do you mean by explode?
Do you really want me to say?
No. No. I don't.
The cool thing about having your own podcast is you can say whatever you want.
I think the only time I exploded, I can't remember why, but I just like threw something hella hard into the trash can.
That's so cute. You took this nap. You were like, Nobody even noticed except Erico.
No.
He just took this nap. And then he was like, why isn't anybody noticed that I threw this so hard in the trash can? Next time, I'm going to use foil.
No, like that. Like,
Okay,
no,
describe.
All you heard was.
That's all you hear is just. You're the nicest person ever. Erico's like, I'm so mad. Go ahead, Erico. Dude, that's how you know how nice Erico is. He's like, I'm gonna do my job. I'm so mad. I'm gonna do my job.
I'm gonna throw this trash away.
I'm so mad. I'm gonna be responsible.
because somebody did something or something happened. And
Yeah.
I said, "What the fuck?" And I threw something in the trash can.
That's good, Erico. That's that. You could. That's good.
I'm gonna clear the receipts.
No one clears the receipts.
It's Bulba's job. Okay, here we go. Pet peeves.
What?
Pet peeves that other parts of the restaurant, like, so you know how in Peace, Love, and Boba, we're separated into front of house, Boba, and then back of house, or the chefs. So cooks, Boba, front of house. Excuse me. What is something that a different department like ticks you off? You have any pet peeves?
If they don't call out the orders when they pull up the tickets,
Yeah, that's like the biggest one.
that's really the only thing I can get.
Because so in our restaurant, all of the boba makers, they control the ticket machine. So they're literally they're like the heart of the kitchen. They call out all the orders, and sometimes they just forget or we're just too busy. But it really fucks things up when they forget to call it out or they don't call it out loud enough.
Yeah.
That's a big pet peeve of mine. What about you, Erico?
The same thing. Literally,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Other than that, there's really like nothing outside of that.
Yeah, there's nothing else. There's like nothing else to be mad about.
I know one thing that bothers other people when I do it, but I don't care because I can do what I want. But is when I have an order, I just leave it on the counter, and I expect whoever's cashier
To know what it is,
Yeah.
to know who it goes out to.
I'm like, it's ready. And then what's like even more fucked up is when I'm cashiering and someone does that, I look at them like, hold on, hand that.
Dude, you know what? I think John is so accustomed to that already because by the time that I open the curtain, he's already at the curtain ready to grab it from me.
Yeah.
I fucking love John.
I love when his hands just pass the curtain. Sometimes,
Literally, yeah. Dude, sometimes he'll meet me in the back at the counter. He's like, I got it. I'm
Yep.
like, say what?
I swear to God, he has like X-ray vision. Like
Yeah.
through the curtain, he's just like, oh my God, wait, is that okay? That's the calamari, no spice. All right, let's go.
Yep. Shout out to John. John.
He's moving.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of,
Is he already like he has a date down?
he put in his
2 weeks already.
2 weeks already. He's leaving soon. Can you I'm gonna finish this later. Can you put this aside for me? Sorry.
Oh, he wants you to hand it out.
The barbecue sauce. The barbecue. It's good.
Where?
All right. It's okay. Just worry about that later. Don't worry about it.
Denzel just spilled barbecue sauce all over his pants. Is it his pants?
Oh, he exploded.
He exploded. Oh, God,
Nothing on
what
my
the
pants.
heck?
Where's she? Michaela?
Where's she at?
It's so fucked up. We're just playing. It's all love, baby. So, yeah. All right, we're just gonna end it there. All right, Chef's Podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, how'd you like your meal? Like, how did you like your sandwich?
It was good.
Did you rate it? Rate it out of 10.
Out of 10.
Out of like deli sandwiches that you've had.
It's everything I wanted. I want in a sandwich. The bread it has like a chew to it. I don't want like a super soft bread. That's like personal choice. You want something to be able to be really good vehicle for everything that's in there.
Yeah.
And it's a good balance of like savory and sour or like acid because you got a little bit of that pickle and then the roast beef plus the pastrami. It's a good balance.
Okay.
And can't go wrong with a lettuce and tomato.
Yeah.
It's exact. And then of course the barbecue sauce that they provide with it on point.
Oh yeah, the barbecue's hella good. The barbecue sauce was hella
What
good.
were you guys' sandwich?
Mine ours was pretty good. Ours was pretty good, but
Did I rate mine?
no, you didn't.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Nice. I personally like. Oh my God, what is up with my mic? For my sandwiches, I like putting like chips inside of it, like crumpling up the bag and then just like spreading the chips in the sandwich, and then
Is that just for like texture or like additional taste?
that's for like texture.
I love putting chips in my sandwich.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a little bit more texture in your sandwich, is what you're saying?
Yeah, so it's like a cool 7. Like don't get me wrong, it was great the way it was, but I
I should have bought you some chips.
missed the texture.
Gotcha. My homie Jeff's big on texture. A lot of eaters they want a balance of soft and crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how everybody's like palates are just so different. Like Jeff looks for texture, Erica looks for texture. I don't look for texture. I look for balancing like sweet and salty, savory and acidic. You know what I mean? Whatever
Yeah.
it may be. How'd you like your sandwich?
I liked it. I don't honestly. I don't remember how it was for me the last time we went there, but so I'm just gonna treat this as the first time again. I give it 7.58.
Nice. Oh, there you go. What's your favorite thing to eat at Peace, Love, and Boba?
Chamorro bowl sub rice for fries.
Ooh, that's some insider shit right there. Go ahead, describe what that is.
So that's what we call for ourselves jungle fries. So you deep fry some fries, you warm up the chamorro meat, and then you just toss in the regular stuff like cheese, pico de gallo, sriracha mayo. You toss it up, and then bada bing, bada boom, jungle fries.
Bam. Explosion in your mouth. Jungle fries are good. Erico? You got a favorite?
I really like the
Tocino.
what do you call it? Yeah, I like the tocino. The tocino into a bowl with 2 eggs. And then like because we have unagi sauce, I would like drizzle unagi sauce on top.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it makes it a little saltier, sweeter, but like it's really good.
Now, my all-time favorite thing to eat at Peace, Love, and Boba is it's not necessarily available all the time, but so we grill a whole bunch of pork barbecue at Peace, Love, and Boba, and so it's red rice with barbecue like fresh off the grill, and you could tell that this barbecue was marinated for like extra long, maybe a little too long, and that's how I like it. Because dude, our barbecue's so good. So like 2 slices of pork barbecue over our chamorro red rice, and then sometimes when I'm in the mood, I'll make a like house finadeni.
Oh yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, finadeni is this chamorro dipping sauce.
Yeah.
It's super simple. It's lemon, soy sauce,
Salt, pepper,
garlic,
garlic, and then
onion, tomato.
Sometimes tomato, but I heard that it's not traditional to put tomato in there.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
But
Within
like,
our household,
like
we put tomato.
cilantro and then like peppers.
Yeah, so you're right. Okay, for sure. You know, as a side note, every household in Guam kind of makes their finadeni in their own special, unique way. Ours includes
Tomato.
exactly what we just listed, and in my opinion, the best finadeni on Guam.
Yeah.
That's blasphemous to a lot of tomorrows. I don't give a fuck. So that's what finadeni is, and it's a perfect pairing to the sweet style pork barbecue that we do.
Yeah.
And that's it. Fresh red rice, pork barbecue, a little bit of side of finadeni. Oh, and then I'll do a couple lumpias.
Okay. Yeah.
That's like what you would get at a weekend party at my house.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like a little combo plate.
Yeah, that's exactly what. And if you're still fucking with us and listening, you could order that right now if you wanted, right, Denzel?
Go head over there right now.
Did Erico tell his favorite dish?
Yeah. Tocino, 2 eggs.
Oh yeah, I was listening with unagi sauce. Yeah, I was listening. Yeah, it's been a long week, ladies and gentlemen. A long week. Man. Anything else, yo? We got anything else about the Peace, Love, and Boba kitchen experience?
I got fatter.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a given. All right. A special shout out to our listeners, especially if you made it this far on this podcast. If you are still listening, hit up our Instagram. I'll give you a fucking free Tapioca Talk shirt. I'm not even joking. Hit up, DM us, and I'll have Erico send you that shirt. We have yellow, we have black, we have all sizes right now. Got a couple decals. They're in Rockland, but I got you. They're just sitting in the van. But seriously, if you made it through this whole podcast, that means you're really fucking with us. And I'm dead ass. Please DM the Instagram page, and we will send it to you. If you're local, you're more than likely local. You can pick it up at Peace, Love, and Boba if you want, or we'll ship it to you. And for some reason, if this podcast has found you and you're like somewhere else on this earth, don't matter. We'll mail it out to you for free, no charge, because I appreciate y'all. Peace out, guys. Thank you.